So the question is it safe to bring my big confidential problem to HR? And unfortunately, the answer is no. I'm an HR person. I'm an HR leader, millions of years. It's not safe to bring a big, sensitive problem to HR. And here's why. Over the last 20, 25 years, companies have become much more risk averse. And unfortunately, it's brought in a lot more fear-based management. And a big manifestation of that, as I hear from HR people every day, is that when an employee brings a problem to HR, whereas in the past, like when I was an HR leader, it was, oh, tell me what's going on. Let's get it resolved. Let's fix it. Sexual harassment, discrimination, whatever it is, let's deal with it. All based on trust. Now, unfortunately, the knee-jerk reaction from corporations is to take that problem away from the HR person and treat it as a legal matter, and to treat the employee as the problem for bringing up the issue. You now become the problem. And that's why people get fired in a retaliatory fashion all the time. Now, that's illegal. And you could go get a lawyer and you could fight it in court, but you got to pay for the lawyer and you're out of a job in the meantime. So unfortunately, if you're going to bring a big, sensitive problem to HR, like say sexual harassment, you have to go see the lawyer first. You have to go see a lawyer first. Some of them will do a consultation, one consultation at no charge, but you have to go see them and get their instructions before you go to HR. And you may have to go to HR because it may be specified in the handbook that if you don't bring the problem to HR first, then they don't consider it a problem. But meanwhile, you're at risk. So it's really bad. I was an HR leader, like I said, for years and years, and I talked to our general counsel about big, thorny issues, a dozen times in let's say, a 10-year period. But there were issues every day because the company trusted me to deal with them on the ground. And that's what happens when you build a lot of trust in an organization. And listen, there are still places like that, but if you work in one, you'll know. And if you don't know for sure, that you can go and talk to the head of HR and tell them exactly what took place and get resolution without putting your job at risk, then don't try it.